Welcome everyone. In this video, we are showcasing some more fun battles in the Great League featuring Vigoroth. Now guys, I ran this team close to the end of last season and I've had a very good success with running this team. It's very effective in the Great League. It beats a lot of common lines that you might run into. Believe it or not, it actually beats the Bastiodon Sableye Medicham team pretty well. And Vigoroth is a fantastic safe swap in the Great League, as you all may already know. It is very spammy, and it runs probably the best fast move in Pokemon Go Battle League, that being Counter. So we've got Vigoroth on this team, but this team leads with Skarmory. Skarmory can win a lot of leads in the Great League. You run into a lot of Medicham leads, a lot of neutral leads like Azumarill, Umbreon. Of course, if you're met with one of those steel types like Bastiodon or Galarian Stunfisk, you'll want to safe swap into Vigoroth, draw out a potential fighter like Medicham or Scrafty. Then you come back in with Skarmory, you beat that, and then Scrafty, which we have in the back, is left to sweep the end game. Guys, I'm telling you, this team is very powerful. Again, I ran it toward the end of last season and had a lot of success with it. And I don't know if you guys know, but us content creators, we gotta keep the content flowing. So I actually tanked quite a bit coming up, trying to come up with some fun teams, but Pokemon Go Battle League just said, you're not gonna progress with that spicy team there. So I said, well, I had a lot of success with this Skarmory, Vigoroth, Scrafty team last season. Why don't we give it a try and see how it fares this season? And guys, I'm telling you, I had a lot of success with this team. Scrafty is just very powerful in the Great League. It's even more powerful as an XL in the Ultra League, but in the Great League, it has a lot of play, guys. Of course, you're going to be absolutely walled by Azumarill. Altaria can give it some trouble, but outside of those few Pokemon, Scrafty has a lot of positive matchups in the Great League, guys. So, without further ado, let's get right into these battles. I had a lot of fun with this team. It's so strong, and you wouldn't think that it would beat that Bastiodon Medicham team that a lot of people like to run, but it really does. Because if you think about it, you've got answers to Sableye, you've got a solid answer to Medicham. Very fun team, but let's get right into this battle. We've got Azumarill on the lead. Okay, so pretty neutral lead. What I like to do with Azumarill leads is I like to go for a Brave Bird and then dip into Vigoroth. Typically, they will not shield it. Obviously, Azumarill can live a Brave Bird pretty easily, but it gets it low enough to where if they let it go through like that, you can come right in with Vigoroth and start to go to town with that body slam spam, guys. So they do want to throw some energy. We're going to shield up this Play Rough, preserve some health on Vigoroth. Health on Vigoroth is very valuable because the more health you have, the longer you can stay in a matchup, and these body slams come really fast and they hit really hard. They hit so hard that we drew a shield from Azumarill. That's how crazy Vigoroth is, guys. We'll let that second one go through. We are even on shields. I'm going to build up to another body slam and throw it. This won't take out the Azumarill, but it will put it in farm down range, and we can get a nice healthy farm off of this Azumarill. They aggressively go into a Scrafty, so that's exactly what we want to do. So we can come right in with Skarmory, and we're going to look to farm down this Scrafty here. The Scrafty Skarmory matchup is pretty, it's a lot closer than you would think it would be. They do get off a foul play there. We let that go through. Because we're getting low, we're going to look to get off a Sky Attack. This would obviously KO the Scrafty here, and I think they let it go. Yeah, they do. They want to preserve a shield, and they've got Stunfisk in the back. So, guys, this is... we're set up for a nice end game here. Scrafty absolutely runs right through Stunfisk. You can actually go straight Power-Up Punch and counter this thing all the way down. Scrafty, of course, can live an Earthquake. It is tanky enough to live an Earthquake, no problem. We're going to just let this go through and continue to go to work, but they bait us. They tried to get that last shield. They tried to throw in a Azumarill, but yeah, they concede the match. That's going to be a good game. Well played. And we're off to a great start with this Vigoroth team, guys. If you like what you're seeing so far, give the video a like. That's the best thing you can do to help out this channel. If you like what you're seeing, let YouTube know, guys. Hit that like button. Provides a massive help to the channel. And we're met with a Deoxys. So Deoxys leads. That is probably the most troublesome thing for this team, guys. We're going to look to catch the Thunderbolt onto Vigoroth. Deoxys just gives this team this whole team problems. It takes a team effort to really take out a team that leads with Deoxys. Just because the counters do neutral damage to Skarmory, and they're usually running either Thunderbolt or Rock Slide. Skarmory doesn't like either one of those, so it takes some maneuvering. It really does. And they switch into a Sableye here. Not the best switch in onto a Vigoroth, just because we do double resist those Shadow Claws, so they really have to rely on their charge move pressure to take Vigoroth out. All the while we can hit them with some neutral counter damage, and these body slams do start to add up. They can't farm us down before we can get to another one, and we do. Vigoroth, man, those body slams come so fast and they hit so hard. We've got this Sableye pretty low. We're going to aggressively go into Scrafty here. Not sure if they were going to throw that foul play, so we do shield it up. Could have been a return. Can't go down completely on shield, so we're going to eat a return right to the face. That does hurt. Oh, man. We're going to look to get off a power-up punch just to boost our counter damage and look to counter this Sableye down. We're not sure what else they have in the back, so we really want to hold on to that last shield. And they've got a Shadow Skuntank in the back. Man. Oh, man, it really stinks that we took that return, because if Scrafty was a little healthier, we'd be able to take out the Skuntank here. We gotta come back in with Skarmory. That Vigoroth is just about fainted. We really are technically down to one Pokemon at this point. So we do throw that Sky Attack. They do shield. We gotta save a shield because that Deoxys is still alive, but we shield up the Crunch, and now they can come right in and hit us with a hard-hitting Thunderbolt, and that's looking like GG's. This, yeah, Deoxys leads. That's going to be the hardest challenge for this team to face, but it is doable. Unfortunately, in this battle, we couldn't quite overcome the Deoxys lead, and they've got a move locked and loaded for us. They're going to be taking us out, and that's going to be a GG's for this battler. Good game. Very well played to this battler. Yeah, I've been finding the Brave Bird and Dip strategy on Deoxys lead seems to work the best. But yeah, good game to that last battler. So we're met with an Altaria. The Altaria matchup is a lot closer than you would think it would be, just because Altaria is so OP. So the way I like to play this out is the same way I like to play out the Azumarill lead. I will do a Brave Bird and then go right into Vigoroth, because most people will not shield their Altaria. They're expecting you to bait with a Sky Attack, and this Brave Bird hits like a truck and they let it go through. So we're going to go right into Vigoroth, and one Body Slam at that health range will take it out, but they go into a Whimsicott. Very interesting. That's the beauty of running Vigoroth, guys. These charms are doing neutral because we don't have that fighting typing, although having the fighting type fast move. So that's a plus for Vigoroth. That's what makes Vigoroth so good for the triple counter team made famous by Wallower. Shouts to Wallower, guys, fellow content creator. But we're just body slam spamming this Whimsicott here. Those charms are starting to dig in. I'm not sure. Yeah, we don't get to another one, but they expended both of their shields on their Whimsicott, so we can just farm all the way down. They did build up to a Hurricane. Although it is resisted, it does hit pretty hard, so we're going to shield that up and farm all the way down. But they aggressively go right back into the Altaria. We've got a Sky Attack ready for it. We don't want to take any more Dragon Breath damage. That does start to dig in, even though it is resisted. And they've got a Azumarill left in the back. So, guys, shields are down. What do you do with a Skarmory when shields are down, guys? Oh, yeah, you know, you guessed it. We're going for that Brave Bird, guys, and we're going to go right into Scrafty. It's going to be doing quite a bit of damage to Azumarill. We tried to switch, but they CMP tied us. This is actually really good because they are expending their energy. That means that they won't have any energy really to threaten our Scrafty here, and we do have a shield left. Scrafty up a shield can actually beat Azumarill at this health range, guys. We're going to throw a power-up punch. just in case they wanted to catch that onto their Whimsicott. They do come in with that Whimsicott. We do counter it down, and they are left with the Azumarill. We got a shield left. Gonna absolutely shield up this Play Rough that would KO us at this point. And we do get to the foul play. A boosted foul play will be taking out this Azumarill at this health range, guys. And we say bye-bye, Azumarill. And that is going to be another good game. Very well played to this battler. Scrafty taking out the Azumarill. My goodness, guys. We are having fun with this Vigoroth team, guys. If you like what you're seeing so far, guys, give the video a like. Again, that's the best thing you can do to really help out this channel. If you like what you're seeing, let YouTube know. Hit that like button, guys. But we are met with a positive lead. We've got a Shadow Abomasnow, and they go into a Sableye, so we go right into Scrafty. You like to go into Scrafty with Sableye because the foul play is a lot more threatening than the body slams on Vigoroth. So we go right for the foul play because most players know that their Sableye can tank one, and just in case you're baiting, they don't like to shield it, so we go right for it. And they do build up to the return, so we are going to shield that up. That would hurt, and we're going to go for a power-up punch just to boost our counter damage and hope to counter down this Sableye here. Yep, that is counter down range, and we say bye-bye, Sableye. And they come in within a Azumarill. Okay, so what we've got to do is build up and stall here a little bit. So we're going to throw up a power-up punch just to get our switch timer back up, and we go right into Vigoroth. We don't want to get farmed, give this Azumarill extra farm on our Scrafty, knowing that the Scrafty can't threaten the Azumarill whatsoever. So we go right into Vigoroth. They come back in with that Shadow Abomasnow, and we are going to counter this thing to death, guys. They do get to a Weather Ball. We're going to let that go through. That's not going to do a whole lot to Vigoroth. Vigoroth has average bulk in the Great League, so we do counter that down, and they are left with Azumarill. Up 2 shields, but we've got Skarmory, we've got our Vigoroth here to body slam spam, but they do elect to throw energy right away. They know that those body slams will absolutely add up, so they they undercharged it. Very interesting. That's going to allow us to get to another body slam, but not able to get it off. That's okay. That's all right. We can come in with Skarmory, and we do something kind of risky here. We build up a little bit, and then we go into Scrafty to pressure them to throw their energy. We're going to throw this power-up punch because if we can boost these counters enough, they do start to add up against the Azumarill. So they know that, so they're going to look to get rid of us, and they do throw that Play Rough. We're going to let that go and come in and look to sweep with Skarmory, guys. Can Skarmory do it? I don't know. This Azumarill still has 2 shields, and it seems to be pretty tanky. I think this is an XL Azumarill. XL Azumarill is so OP in the Great League, guys. It's unbelievable. But we're going to throw a Sky Attack, really pressure those shields. They do shield that. They kind of have to at this point. And then just build up to another Sky Attack and throw it. Likely get that last shield and look to get rid of this Azumarill here. It looks like they're not running Hydro Pump, so that is good for us. We are going to shield up this Ice Beam here, and this is looking like GG's, guys. One more Air Slash will do the trick, and we say bye-bye Azumarill. Skarmory closing the game strong. That's going to be a good game. Well played to this battler. Such a strong team, guys. I'm telling you, if you're in a bit of a slump in the Great League, guys, this team is a very good team to help you climb the ranks a little bit, guys. I'm telling you. Well, we are met with a Galvantula. This is absolutely terrible, so we're going to go right into Vigoroth, and they come in with a Machamp. Oh, man. It's not Shadow. It's just a regular Machamp, but it's still a Machamp nonetheless. So we do go for a Body Slam. They do shield that. So seeing that they shield that and seeing how much these counters are doing, we do something absolutely crazy, and we shield the Cross Chop. And you can see briefly there, I think this battler was extremely confused because they stopped attacking for a second. They were probably shocked that we shielded that. And can we get to another one and take out a Machamp? Vigoroth, holy smokes, gets to the Body Slam. And we say bye-bye Machamp. Vigoroth, oh my goodness, Vigoroth taking out a Machamp. Flip and switch advantage. Holy smokes, guys. I'm telling you, Vigoroth is a beast. So they come back in with that Galvantula. We come in with Scrafty. Of course, we don't want to come in with Skarmory. That is a nightmare matchup for Skarmory. And they come in with a Swampert after we shield up the lunge. So we go right into, almost said Bravery. Oh my goodness. Come back in with Skarmory to play out the Swampert matchup here. They do hit us with a Hydro Cannon, guys. We're going to go straight for this Brave Bird. Skarmory can comfortably live 2 Hydro Cannons from Swampert in the Great League, guys. We live with a little bit of health left. That's exactly what we want. We don't want much farm for this Galvantula that's going to be coming back in. And we hit that Brave Bird and we say bye-bye Swampert. And they do take us out with the Volt Switch. So now it's down to Scrafty and Galvantula, guys. Holy smokes. Who's going to take this game here? They do get off the lunge. That doesn't do very much. It is neutral with our fighting dark typing. We did have a foul play locked and loaded, but Galvantula wins CMP up against just about everything in the Great League. And can we counter down? We got a little bit of lag, and we counter it down. Holy smokes. Scrafty sweeping the endgame up against the Galvantula. My goodness, what a strong team, guys. I am telling you. That's the team. Very strong team, guys. Again, this is a team that I ran toward the end of last season. I had a lot of success with it. Oh, not only did I have a lot of success with it, but I had a lot of fun with it. This is a fun team to run. It beats a lot of the common lines in the Great League that you will run into. We didn't see it in this video, but it really does beat that Bastiodon, Medicham, Sableye team. Very, very powerful team. A team that I've ran in the past myself with great success. So because we didn't see it in these battles, I'll give you the rundown a little bit. If you do run into that Bastiodon, Medicham team, you want to swap immediately into Vigoroth. You're going to draw out the Medicham. You get off as many body slams up against that Medicham. Get as many off as you can. It's going to take you out, but that's okay. You can come right in with Skarmory. You don't want to shield anything. You want to save your shields for Scrafty. You want to farm down the Medicham. And then they're going to obviously come back in with the Bastiodon. You go right into Scrafty. They're going to go into their Sableye. Scrafty can beat Sableye. You go right for the foul play. They're likely not going to shield the first one. And you can actually expend all of your shields on that Sableye matchup. If you do play it out the right way, you will win that. You just don't want to eat a return on Scrafty because that can ruin the matchup for you. So it's best to just shield everything. And you beat the Sableye, and then Bastiodon can do nothing to Scrafty. If you play that Sableye matchup out the right way, you'll have enough health to live a potential flamethrower from Bastiodon, and you can just power up punch, counter down the Bastiodon, and there you go. That's an easy clap, as the kids would say, up against that team. I've beaten that team several times with this team. Very, very strong team, guys. Again, if you're met with a Steel type or a Galvantula like we saw in that last matchup, you don't want to mess around. You go right into Vigoroth, and you come back in with Skarmory, beat what's left, and then you're set up for a nice endgame sweep with Scrafty. Hopefully you have a shield left for Scrafty at the end. And that's how you run this team, guys. Again, I ran it. I did put up a video last season on this team. Very, very strong team for the Great League, guys. Again, if you're in a bit of a slump, if you're tanking a little bit, not getting much headway, give this team a try. It's a very, very, very powerful team, especially up against those Nidoqueen Double Dark teams. I'm telling you, this team here eats the Nidoqueen Double Dark line for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nidoqueen can do nothing to Skarmory. They're going to be forced to safe switch. Then you come in with either Vigoroth or Scrafty for the dark type, and yeah, super strong team, very powerful, very fun team. It's a great team to help you climb a little bit if you're falling behind like I was. But yeah, very fun team, guys. As always, we'll leave it there for now. As always, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.